I'm Colleen, and this is Katie and Sophie, and this is Our Blessed Life. And we're opening the vlog at 4:21 in the afternoon. We're actually in the car. We are headed back up to Lexington. So we've got some stuff scheduled for tomorrow. The girls both have like well-check visit type pediatrician visits. And I'm hoping to discuss with our pediatrician, Sophie, her situation where she's had kind of a lump on in her abdomen. We had taken her in for that, and it was like right before COVID started, and then Sophie pretty much lost all of her health care when COVID started. So she hasn't been able to get back in, so I'm hoping to get that checked out and just make sure she's okay and we don't need to be doing anything that we're not doing. But tonight we are going to have some fun. Now we're heading up to the hotel. We're gonna get some supper at one of our favorite places. We're gonna go get a little treat at one of our favorite places, and we're gonna go see lights display at also one of our favorite places to see Christmas lights. So we'll just kind of take you along on everything that we have going on. We just made it to Lexington, checked into the hotel. It is 5:51. We're headed to supper. We're going to one of our favorite places here. It's called Miyabi Jr. It's like a quick service Japanese type of place. We usually get a bowl with like some kind of meat and rice. So I think everybody's excited about going there because we haven't been here in a really long time. But we're staying at the same Hampton Inn that we stayed in when we moved. So that have we been back since then? Oh yeah, it's also the same hotel we stayed in when we had to buy Gary's car, and that was sort of unexpected. And then we didn't, well, I don't remember if we vlogged this or not, if we just vlogged the car when we got back, but we didn't expect to stay. We ended up having to stay anyway. I think we had packed like a just in case bag, and then we ended up having to, because the banks were closed and all of that, we ended up having to go actually buy the car the next day. So we're back at that hotel, heading to supper, and then we're gonna go and do the lights at Saluda Shoals, and we're going to the bundt cake place. What's it called, Katie?
Nothing Bundt Cakes.
Yeah, so there's a cute little place that is in, I think it would actually be considered Irmo, but it's called Nothing Bundt Cakes, and we've been there really only a couple of times, and we went there like right before we moved, so we decided to go there, and we have like a pickup. Honestly, at this point I'm not even sure we'll make it because we're kind of running a little behind schedule. They close at 7 and it's almost 6.
And here's Lexington traffic.
And take a look at the traffic. This is what we're...
Yeah, I definitely don't miss this.
We actually are just coming into Lexington, really. We're kind of... Oh.
5:50 in the afternoon, that's like one of the worst times.
Yeah. So... they have reindeer, Sophie.
Yeah.
Katie has been wanting to get the reindeer things that go in your car for like since she was, what, 4? Maybe?
Maybe.
Well, no, and you've always wanted the reindeer, the Rudolph nose on the front.
I've always wanted the wreath on the front, but we've never gotten one.
I thought it was the nose.
No, it was the wreath. The nose goes with the reindeer things. I don't think we saw it one time. We saw the reindeer thing with the red nose and all that. One time we saw it at like Home Depot or somewhere, and Kate was like, "Dad, you have to get this." And I think I had the van at that point, and Gary was like, "No way, there's no way we're getting that," right?
I think there's a certain amount of cheese factor. I apologize to any of you guys that have
that. Apologize in advance. Yeah. But basically, why is it so blurred? So basically what Gary is trying to tell y'all is that he's too cool to have reindeer things. What do you even call those? Horns? Reindeer antlers? Antlers on his car. It's probably bad enough that he would drive a van sometimes, but then to add antlers and a Rudolph nose to it was probably just like more than he could bear, right?
Yeah, it's a guy thing. I don't think that many guys would probably not want to be driving around with reindeer
Antlers.
antlers and nose, and or even a Christmas wreath on their car.
Yeah, I think it's cool to have, at least to have a wreath. I don't know, I would honestly do either one. Let me know if you have that and if you're like excited about it, if you have it, or if it's like against your will because your kids want you to have it.
Or if your husband doesn't like it either.
Yeah, we need to know. In the meantime, the girls and I are going to be on our own tomorrow, so if we see one, we might get one. And so at least, and then Gary will probably be like, well, I'm not driving the Jeep until the antlers come off.
Pretty much.
We picked up the little bundt cakes. This is what we got, the little buntlets, I think is what these are called. So it's like a big cupcake. So that was the treat that we remembered at the last minute. And then we had a pickup of 7 o'clock, so they called us and we're like, we're fixing to close. But we made it. What? There is a huge line at this place tonight. I don't think we've ever seen this big of a line here, have we?
Like a Friday night.
Like on a weekend.
Yeah, and it was like backed up for miles. And we just, when we got up to it, we said, you know what?
Let's not do this.
It's not worth it. But I mean, it's a Wednesday night and it's only 7 o'clock and it's still 2.5 weeks before Christmas. So I don't think we expected anything like this. We were backed up out onto the road.
There's probably nothing else to do though with COVID. Everything else is probably canceled. I'm going to show y'all the line. I don't know if you can see. They're like winding you through a thing like you would do at Disney World with your body. Like, you know, you'd be in line and you'd zigzag around. But you're doing it in a car. Time check. We have been in line now, we think, for about 45 minutes.
About 45 minutes. 45
minutes. Never have we waited this long. But we're almost out of the Disney turnstiles. Or whatever you call the windy line. We're almost out of the windy line. Up there behind the Christmas tree is where you actually pay to go in.
Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas time.
Friends, we'd love to pray for you. If we can pray for you, let us know in the comments below.
Good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, 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 come on. Dance. We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time. Dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in
right, we finished up at Saluda Shoals. We're still out and about looking for Christmas lights. Right now we're getting ready to drive by our old house to see if they've decorated and if they have, what they've done. So getting ready to go do that, and maybe a few more neighborhoods, look at some lights, and then we're gonna go back to the hotel. It's almost 9 o'clock, so some little person needs to get in bed soon. Right? Not you. You gonna sleep good tonight?
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please leave it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.